Highlights in the world of sports. Buckball fever has swept Equestria. What started as a backyard hobby for fruit farmers and the like has blossomed into a literal phenomenon with something for every pony. Unicorns, pegasi, and earth ponies alike can't get enough of this breakthrough sport. And with its popularity still on the rise, Buckball fans want, nay demand, an institution catering to their new obsession. And the ponies of Appeloosa answered the call, delivering a state-of-the-art locale where fans Equestria over can celebrate their passion, the Buckball Hall of Fame. Though, given the game's recent nature, the only inductees so far will be the members of the current championship team from Ponyville.
Do you think they know we're here?
I think they have a pretty good idea.
A pretty good idea about what?
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete to have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends? I can't believe the ponies of Appeloosa built this place.
Yeah, especially after their team lost to us. They must really love buckball.
Oh my gosh, it's you! I can't believe you're you! I mean, here! I mean, Team Ponyville! Yeah!
Yep, it does.
How much for an autograph?
Bits for autographs, eh? Snails, you thinking what I'm thinking?
Was the sound of one hoof clapping?
Yeah! No! How many of you would pay for an autograph from my best friend, Snails?
Wow, that's a lot of writing.
I'm so proud they decided to honor us. I never thought I'd get to be in anything like a Hall of Fame.
Me neither! Unless you count a Royal Order of Party Planners Memorial Library, which I don't, because every party planner gets one of those eventually.
I hope Snails finishes signing autographs soon. We can't play without him, and if we lose or forfeit one game, we'll be out of the tournament.
Well, he better get his flank over here then. You have to win the first few games without me cheering you on.
Oh, why?
Applejack was too busy to come, so she made me promise to go to all the museum exhibits and tell her about them. I'm gonna try and get in first and beat the crowd so I can get back to the tournament faster.
Ooh, then you'd better hurry. Looks like there's already a line.
What? The doors aren't even open yet. What kind of sports fan camps out for a museum?
The real question is, what kind of sports fan doesn't?
Quibble Pants?
Rainbow Dash, fancy meeting you here.
Fancy meeting me? I'm a sports pony. Of course I'd be here. What's fancy is you being here. If fancy meant confusing.
There's nothing fancy or confusing about it. You can't keep me away from that buckball rink. I'm the biggest fan there is.
It's a buckball field. And you are?
Oh, sure, but with all the bucking and the balling on the buckball field, which is where they play buckball. I wanted to be first inside to experience the grand history of the sport. I guess only a real fan would understand that.
What?
Oh, perfect timing. Rainbow Dash, I'd like you to meet Clear Sky, the most amazing pony I've ever met.
You've met Daring Do, so that's probably an exaggeration. No offense.
None taken. When it comes to describing your special sun pony, a little exaggeration's normal. And I feel the same way about you.
And who is this?
This is my daughter, Windsprint.
And she is pretty amazing, too.
Wind, did you thank Quibble for camping out so we'd be first in line?
Thanks.
No problem. I probably would have done it anyway. I mean, I can't wait to see the evolution of the buck basket from farm to field. That sounds just, I mean, oh, wow. There is a lot to see.
I'd rather see the game.
Oh, well, I mean, sure, that makes sense. We could just go to the tournament instead.
No, Quibble planned this whole thing for us, and you could be a little more appreciative.
I kind of wanted to skip the museum, too. But I promised a friend that I'd check out all the exhibits.
Ugh, all of them?
You know, I'd like a chance to catch up with Rainbow Dash. Why don't we split up? We'll cover more ground that way, and...
So, you and Clear Sky, huh?
Oh, yeah, she's great. Honestly, I've never been happier. Which is why I need your help! I don't know what any of this stuff is!
What do you mean?
See this? I don't know what it is.
A ball?
What, and this? No idea!
It's a basket. How do you not know what these are?
I'm not even 100% sure what bucking is. I literally know nothing about buckball or any other sport.
Well, I figured you weren't the sportiest pony in Equestria.
But Wind Sprint is, and her dad was some big athlete too. I can't compete with that. I really want things with Clear Sky to work out, but if Wind doesn't like me, I might as well give up.
Why?
They're a family. Even if it's okay with Clear Sky, I wouldn't ask them to make me a part of it if Wind Sprint isn't on board. I thought if I could convince Wind I was some big buckball fan, we'd have something to bond over, but I'm pretty sure she's on to me.
Here. Give it a shot. It's easy. Yeah, I don't think she's fooled.
Could you talk to her? I mean, you're a famous sports pony. You'd know what to say. Maybe you could talk me up a little.
No problem. I've totally got your flank. Trust me, the game's a lot harder to play with apples.
You play?
Who do you think taught them? Of course, being a Wonderbolt takes up most of my time, so I don't get to practice as much as I'd like.
Wait, you're Rainbow Dash? The Wonderbolt? Whoa, my dad was a great flyer too.
You don't say. You know, Quibble's pretty sporty too.
If you say so.
I think I've seen enough of this museum for 3 Applejacks. Let's go watch some buckball!
That sounds awesome. Oh, but first, I got you a little surprise.
Oh, a book.
Oh, not just a book, it's a buckball almanac. This thing has every buckball fact and statistic ever recorded.
Wow.
I know, I never realized there was so much math in buckball. I mean, this game's got more numbers than ogres and oubliettes.
Thanks?
I guess I could hold it for you, you know, so you don't have to carry it.
Can we go to the game now?
Sure, honey. Listen, Q, this trip was a lovely idea and the book was sweet, but you don't have to try so hard. Everything's gonna be fine. Mwah.
Not even my presents are in the ball court.
Do you mean ballpark?
Do I? I don't know. One thing's for sure, Wind is never gonna like a pony like me.
Of course she will. She just needs to see her sporty side.
I don't have a sporty side.
Every pony has a sporty side, and we're gonna find yours. By the end of the day, I am gonna turn you into the sportiest pony in Equestria!
Look, I'm not saying it's a terrible idea, but it's a terrible idea. You can't turn me into an athlete. It's impossible.
It's either that or be yourself and bond with Wind over comic books and role-playing games.
I have a 17 charisma, right? Don't you think I tried? She doesn't even like daring do. She thinks she's not athletic enough.
What? Wow, We need to get started on Operation Sportify ASAP. To figure out what your sporty side is, we just need to see what your skills are. Every pony's got something. Speed. Strength.
Whoa!
Agility. Of course, some ponies can do it all.
You're amazing, but what about me?
Right. We should probably start small. I'll pass the ball to you, and you just pass it back to me. Okay?
Okay, uh-huh. And buckball! Ow.
Okay. Maybe agility's not your thing. Ready?
If I say no, do I still have to run?
Yep.
Can we get on with this? Snails and I did so well with the autographs, we decided to expand. And these souvenirs are not going to sell themselves.
Remember, think speed.
Got it.
On your marks, get set,
Speed. Speed.
go!
Speed, 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 speed. Whew! Okay, what a race, right? Oh, so much for speed.
This was fun, but I've got to get back to work.
Come on, Quibble. You got this!
I got this. This is hopeless. I don't have any skills, not agility, not speed. I can't even lift more than one book, and I love books.
If we had time to train, I know I could mold you into the perfect sports pony. Or at least a sportier pony.
Who knows how long that would take? I need to get Wind to like me now.
Maybe you're not the best athlete in Equestria, or the most coordinated, or the fastest, or even a little bit strong.
I'm sorry, wait, is this supposed to be making me feel better? Because it's not.
But none of that matters, because I just figured out how to sportify you!
The stars of Team Ponyville advance to the next round. If they keep winning like this, they'll never get off the field.
Wow, the players from Ponyville are so good.
They sure are.
Quibble, where have you been? I was hoping we'd all watch the tournament together.
Oh, I've just been arranging for us to hang out with a few of my close friends from Team Ponyville. That is, if Wind's up for it.
This is wonderful, Q, but I still feel like you're trying too hard to get Wind's approval.
This is so great. Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy are the best players out there.
Well, you can thank Quibble. Wonderbolt's buckball stars. He's friends with the sportiest ponies around, so he must be pretty sporty too, right?
Ooh, so this is Quibble Pants. Rainbow Dash told us all about how you two spent a whole Daring Do convention geeking out together about books. And even though at first she thought you were the most annoying fan pony she ever met, you two eventually became friends.
I guess even sports ponies agree. Quibble's a pony you like more and more over time.
Knowing sports ponies isn't the same as being one. What's it like playing in front of all those fans?
I guess you'll find out.
What do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean?
I think it's time we told Wind about your next surprise.
Q, Wind really doesn't need any more surprises.
Is it another book?
A, books are awesome, and B, this is way more awesomer than that. For the tournament halftime show, you and Quibble are gonna play a game of buckball against Team Ponyville!
We're what?
You should probably stretch.
No amount of stretching is gonna make this okay. What were you thinking?
Look, You wanted to impress Windsprint, and this just made sense.
Really? How does me making a fool of myself in front of her, Sky, and a billion buckball fans make sense?
Don't worry, I've got your flank. I already talked to Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy. They're totally gonna make you look good.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe this isn't the absolute worst idea ever.
Mares and stallions, foals and colts, put your hooves together for today's halftime presentation as Buckball's biggest stars take on a team of fans just like you. One for the Ponyville champs. Looks like these fans don't know what they signed up for.
Oh no! Quibble's wide open and I'll never get there in time to block.
Ooh, looks like our fan team needs to work on their passing. And the fan team finally scores! For the other side. That makes 3. Team Ponyville wins!
It says very clearly on page 647 of the expanded Buckball tournament rules that a goal is scored when an Earth Pony sends the ball into a basket, but it doesn't say which basket.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every pony knows you're not supposed to score in the other team's goal.
But the rules don't say that. If that goal is ours, it's only 2-1 and we can keep playing.
I don't want to. You're not a sports pony. It's not fun playing this game with you.
I was just trying to get her to like me.
I know, but I told you didn't need to. You and I have to rethink all of this.
What are you doing out here?
Apparently, this book is as close to sports as I'll ever get.
Come on! That goal you scored for the other team was amazing!
Oh, God. Thanks for trying, Rainbow Dash, but I think we can both agree the whole Sportify idea was a big flop.
What? We haven't even gotten started! I've got like 7 more top-notch ideas to turn you into a super sporty pony!
Wynn's already made up her mind, and so have I. Time to throw up the towel.
It's throw in the towel, and that's ridiculous! You can't just give up!
Wind and Sky deserve a pony they both like in their lives. Besides, Sky wants to rethink things, so I'm just beating her to the lunch.
It's beating her to the punch, and it's barely a sports reference. How do you not know that?
Because I don't know anything about sports! And pretending I did just made things worse.
So you should stop pretending! Look, you are terrible at sports. You're uncoordinated, slow, weak,
Okay, again, not really making me feel better.
and you're completely clueless about anything having to do with athletics. But maybe I'm not the pony you should have come to for help.
Oh.
I wish we didn't even come here.
Quibble thought you'd like it.
Well, I don't, and I don't like him. Why do you like him?
Because he's kind and smart, and his friends certainly seem to care about him, which is always a good sign.
I don't care how many ponies care about him. They're not gonna make me forget about Dad.
Oh, sweetheart, I know Quibble's trying too hard, but he doesn't want you to stop loving your dad. He just wants you to like him. And I think maybe there's enough room in your heart to do both.
Hey there. Glad I found you because I have a confession to make. I know it's hard to imagine, but I'm really not all that sporty.
No.
I'm sorry I was trying so hard to convince you otherwise. I just really wanted us to get along, but I guess it backfired. Do you think we could start over? Maybe we could watch some of the tournament together and you could teach me some sports stuff?
buckball.
I'll try to remember that if I ever decide to play buckball again. But I probably won't. Oh, look, Pinkie Pie's gonna flip and triple bounce the ball into the goal.
How did you know that?
It's right here. Pinkie flips and triple bounce bucks over 83% of her shots from the northwest section of the field when the wind is blowing from the east.
Huh. I guess this book's kind of cool after all.
Look, Sky, I know you're thinking of calling it quits between us, and after today, I don't blame you. But Wind and I just made a connection.
Calling it quits? What are you talking about?
You said you wanted to rethink things.
Yeah, things like having your friend help you pretend to be a sports pony so Wind would like you.
What? I didn't. What?
So, what? Nah.
Mom, look what Quibble showed me. When Fluttershy flies higher than the other Pegasus, Pinkie scores 92% of the time, and it just happened.
Wow, you better watch out or you're gonna start to like books.
I guess that wouldn't be so bad.
Huh, looks like you didn't need sportiness, famous ponies, or lavish gifts to bond with Wind after all.
Technically, he still needed to buy her the book, but that's it.